All right, here we are. We're on our road on the way to Payson. And then on the way to Pine and Strawberry, which is where we're going to end up riding our bikes today.
Yep.
What do you think, Eldon?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes,
I can't wait to get out and ride. It's going to be so much fun.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful day.
It's going to be nice up there in Pine and Strawberry.
I think so too. So what are we going to do today, Eldon?
Oh, we're going to go up and we're going to hit Barefoot Trail up near Strawberry. And then tomorrow we're going to hit the Strawberry Pine Trail, or the Pine Strawberry Trail, and see what that's like up there. I've seen some video clips of the area. Looks like a lot of fun. So I can't wait to get up there and get the bikes out and get moving on the trail. Yeah. Everybody, we are here in Strawberry, Arizona, getting ready to throw down a little food before we go on our ride. What a beautiful day and a beautiful place. We landed here at the Pie Bar. We're gonna go check it out and see what this place is all about.
Let's do it.
In the meantime, check out this little area. This is beautiful out here. Strawberry Chalet Motel looks like. What do you think, Scott?
Oh, I'm hungry. I hope so.
All right, let's go.
I mean, they got a breakfast pie. I can't wait for a breakfast pie.
All right, let's go eat. All right, we're here at the Pie Bar. Just got our food. They look pretty interesting. They were out of the breakfast ones for Scott, but what did you get, Scott?
I got the pork instead.
Nice.
Seems pretty tasty.
Is that pretty tasty?
Oh, yeah.
Looks pretty good. This is a cool little place. Got a little patio we're sitting on here, out here in the sticks. I got myself the apple dulce de leche. We'll see how this turns out, but it looks pretty darn good. All right, everybody, we've made it here to the trailhead. It is literally just a little turn off right before Strawberry. There's an area that says slow vehicles turn out, and it is literally right off the back side of that. We missed it almost both ways, twice. Yeah, we're hitting Barefoot today. Looks like it's going to be all downhill for the most part from here, and then we're going to have to climb back up out, but I'm really excited to see what this trail has to offer and what sort of scenery we see along the way.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to it. Looks like it's going to be an adventure, just trying to find our way around, so
yep,
it'll be cool.
Looks pretty interesting so far.
Looking at it now, bro.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is it.
All right. You can definitely tell the air is thinner up here. Well, you got some exposure up here. I know, look at this scenery.
Look at that view.
Yeah, got some steep little climbs here, climbing up out of the valley. This is cheddary, chundery stuff in here. Holy moly. Some of this stuff is almost unrideable going uphill. Woo! It's almost as tiring going down as it is up. Oh. Ah. Hopefully this is smoothing out a little bit for us here. Under a little tree cover here. Trail seems to be a little loamier, sandier. And just when you think you got out of the cheddary stuff, we're back into it. Can't really see what's around the next corner. All the brush. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh wow.
This is some exposure here.
No doubt. Wow, we are up here. Got some great exposure.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
What are we heading, like due north now?
North, yeah.
This is some interesting stuff in here. There's where we came in. We're gonna head down this little trail here. Kind of winds down and around and then back out. We have no idea what's waiting for us down there. We may end up having to walk some of it, but hey, that's just part of the adventure. That's why we're out here. Trying to stay on the bike. A lot of loose stuff in here. Woo! Had to ease around that corner. Man alive, some rough stuff in here. Just trying to stay on the bike is a challenge. Holy moly! First major obstacle.
This is more of a hiking trail. I don't think it was designed for biking.
No. Well, people ride this.
Well, obviously. I mean, we're doing it.
Yeah, and I've seen clips of people riding it. It's definitely not for novice riders. Whew. Ah, that didn't feel good. So far we've had to walk a bit of this, like sections like this, just not passable for your average bike rider like myself. So we're still climbing over the second hill, having to just hike a bike this stuff because it is just loose, cheddary, chundery, gnarly crap. Still climbing. Still climbing.
Going downhill now.
Oh yeah. Pine Canyon Trail, Barefoot Bridge.
Barefoot Bridge, you want to
What the heck is Barefoot Bridge?
Let's go. 2 miles.
Oh yeah, much nicer. Oh no, this is beautiful. Oh yeah, much better.
So much nicer.
Yeah, that's why we record the whole trail. So people get a good idea of what they're really in for. Lots of rocks. Just when you think you're made it into the trees and on the smooth stuff.
That's a tight one.
Yeah, it is. Whoa. Here we go. Much better. Now this is nice. Ooh, that was close. Stopped short by a stupid rock. Now I stopped for just a second. I hit the boys again. I got just dead stopped in, like by a rock and went into this. Dude, I'm just getting beat up, and then I hit a tree.
You did?
I missed one and leaned too far and hit like a little sapling like that, maybe a little bigger.
Dude, that was so fun going through there.
Yeah, it was back there. Oh yeah. All right, let's keep moving. Woo! It's pretty overgrown.
Woo!
Yeah, it is. Holy mollies. Woo. Footbridge. This is awesome in here.
Freaking awesome.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. We made it to the Barefoot Bridge here. We're tired. That's quite a trek there. What do you think, Scott?
It was fun. I'll tell you what. The last 2 miles
Was fun.
Was worth it.
The 4 miles
all
of
that 4 miles of rocky stuff.
brutal kidney beating, and
Yeah.
some of it was fun downhill, but some of the climbing you just couldn't keep any traction going on this stuff. And even on some of the downhill and the rocky stuff, it was more of a challenge just to see if you could stay on the bike. Look at this. This is beautiful.
We are, though. It's
This is
beautiful,
beautiful.
right here.
Got a little stream. What river is this, or what stream is this? Do we know?
Barefoot stream.
Is it Barefoot stream?
I have no idea. I just made it up.
I'll have to look on the map.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the video. Let you guys know what it is here. Little spot here where we can sit, take a rest, have something to eat. This is just beautiful in here. deep pine, ponderosa pine forest. Looks like what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the Pine Canyon Trail back to the road. It dumps us out just above Strawberry, heading this way, and then we're gonna come back down the road a ways and hit a forest road back to the trailhead. So we're gonna sit down for a moment, take a breather, recharge, and then we'll head out and we'll see you on the trail. All right, we're heading out here on Pine Canyon Trail. This is beautiful out here. So we'll see what this is all about. This looks like a much wider, much smoother trail. So we probably got another 2.5 miles to go to get back to the main road, and we'll cut over for a ways on that and back down the forest road. It's a nice little trail back in here. This ended up being a little rougher and rockier than we thought it would be. What do we got? Tiny Cave. What's Tiny Cave?
I think we need to go check.
We need to go check out Tiny Cave. All right. Yeah, careful. We decided we'd come explore this little area. Said there was a tiny cave here, and here it is. Oh, look at that. That is a tiny cave.
Yeah.
Wonder what's in there.
I don't know, maybe bats.
Do you think bats? Let's get out the flashlight and see. Look at that.
Oh, that's
That
cool.
is cool. Looks like travertine stalactites.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
It goes back there a ways too, it looks like.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
That is way cool. There's the tiny cave.
Now, I could probably fit in there, but I'm not gonna.
I don't think so. I'm waiting for some little
Hobbit.
leprechaun to come out and grab your
Yeah.
arm or something like that.
Yeah, this is worth
It's worth the price of admission. All right.
All right. Little detour. Let's get back on track.
Back on the road again. This is just about as rocky, if not rockier than the stuff we were on up in the high exposure. This is more like it. What's that? It is. I just wish it would stay smoother. Oh, our trail has been reduced to a little stream bed. Parsnip Springs.
Check it out.
Ah, sure, why not? Well, we came upon this little sign for Parsnip Springs, so we thought we would stop and check it out. What do you think?
I think it's an artesian well.
Ooh, an artesian even.
I know. You
Okay.
didn't know there were artesians living here in the woods.
I did not.
Well, let's go
All right,
see.
let's go see if we can see one. Oh, this is beautiful.
Here it is. Going right out of the mountain.
Wow. Parsnip Spring.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I was going to say they live in the mountain and
Oh,
this is their spit.
this is their
coming out.
spit coming out, the artesians? Okay. Well, maybe I won't try some of that then.
Oh no, that's good water right there. It's been
Artesian
filtered by
water.
the rock.
Yep. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, that was a fun little jaunt. There's some really cool things along the way here. If you keep your eyes peeled and look for signage, you're bound to find something on some of these trails. Still moseying along here. That was a pretty cool little spring back there, and not too far off the beaten path. Oh, what do we got here? Pine Canyon Trail, Highway 87. Okay. That looks like a serious descent there, boy.
Oh, I'm not riding that.
No, me neither. Don't have to walk some of this uphill. It's just too chunky and way overgrown, and my legs are starting to fatigue. Oh, this is a brutal climb getting out of here. I've cramped up a couple times already, so I'm just taking it slow and steady. I haven't even hit the double black diamond stuff yet. Scott's scouting ahead.
Picking up on you, what?
Said Scott's scouting ahead for us.
Yep.
So we got quite a climb ahead of us.
Well, this ain't even the hike, is it?
No, it's not. And I cramped up back there again. Hello everybody. Well, forgot to do our extra yesterday for our Barefoot / Pine Canyon trail adventures. We ended up stepping into it and doing an actual 20-mile ride. It was ridiculous. And by the time we got back to the vehicles and everything,
nighttime.
it was dark. We were just whooped and tired, wanted something to eat and something to drink, so that was all we were thinking of. What did you think of that trail, Scott?
Well, it was really nice going down in there. A little bit rocky. It's wonderful for hiking. There's 2 miles that were nice going through the woods down in the canyon close to the creek that were beautiful, smooth.
Yep.
But then the rest of it was, you know, it went south real quick. When you're crawling, when you're pushing your bike up switchbacks up the Mongolian rim.
Yeah.
Not fun.
No, and some of these switchbacks, you're having to lift your bike up onto a shelf 3 feet up off the trail and do that a few times, like some massive stair steps. It was not fun. I have to agree too. The run into the trail was great. Lots of tree cover, nice and smooth. And then once you get out on the exposed areas, out away from the trees, it's just rocky, chunky, cheddary stuff. My word, it was hard to keep pedaling sometimes. Your wheels are just spinning out underneath you. I came off the pedals a few times. What do you think we did, like 4 miles with that?
Oh yeah.
Maybe 3.5 miles.
Yeah.
And then the other, 2.5 miles were nice. Once we got up over the first big rise and then down into the little canyon there along the creek, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. It was almost worth the effort to get there.
Yeah.
But then we decided,
here's the irony. Now this is the rub right here.
We didn't want to go all the way back out the way we came in. 6 miles, 4.5 miles of just chunky rock that we'd have to climb back up. So we found Pine Canyon Trail, and at the very end there's some double black diamond switchbacks.
But it was only 3 miles. Instead of turning around and going back to 6 miles we already came, we thought, oh, what the heck?
3 miles, and we're
how hard is 3 miles, right?
Yeah. So the Pine Canyon Trail looked nice and straight, and it was for about the first, I don't know, half mile.
Yeah.
And then it narrowed and got really rocky, and it was straight, but you're diving down into little creek beds, and a lot of that we had to walk the bikes. It was just too bouldery. Yeah, and then finally we get to the switchbacks. Yeah, I don't want to revisit that one. I'm going to block that one out of my memory. I started cramping about the time we hit the switchbacks.
Let's just say I had to stash my bike in the bushes and then go back and help him with his bike to get out of those things.
Yeah, I got about halfway up. I was cramping. I'd do about 10, 15, 20 yards, stop and rest, 10, 15, 20 yards. It was not fun. And then we get up, finally break out of the woods onto the main road, 87 there?
87 to the 260.
And we thought it was just a few miles back to Strawberry and back to the truck. And by this time, it's dark. So we got out of the woods at about twilight.
Yep.
And we were riding down the highway in the dark.
Little two-lane highway.
2-lane highway, 87 there, and we hit a grade. Luckily there was a grade and most of it was downhill. I had to stop along the way and let Scott ride the last mile and a half down to the truck to get the truck, because I just wasn't going to make it.
Yeah.
So by that time it was dark, and I think we got back into Payson here what, about 8 o'clock at night by the time everything was said and done. So I would have to give this one maybe 3 stars. I'm being generous. It was not, I would not come back and do this one again. It was not that fun.
No, not even the 6 mile out and back.
Yep.
Not sure I would do that again, because it's pretty rough and rocky.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Until then, God bless and
happy trails.